Alright, Shalom. I'm a brother, a warrior. I'm here with the brother
Rapa Allah.
Brother Rapa Olive from the San Jose, California Israelites camp. I'm gonna come at you, linked up in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations, peace, love, and blessing to the hopefully elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing the word and truth and sincerity, man. And then basically, first I want to say, Lord willing, that this video will be edifying. Edification will come out of this. You see, I got some scriptures queued up. You see, the title of the video is going to be "You Don't Only Live Once." And I was talking to this woman, and already go. Can you grab me Proverbs 9 and 13? I believe it's 9 and 13. Proverbs 9 and 13. Cool. I'll just use this.
Select.
Just come here, boom, and then find Proverbs for me. Okay. There it is, right there. And I believe it's 9 and 13. Okay. All right. So pretty much, this woman, she came up to me and she talked to me about how she was sick. She had like a sore throat or an ear infection or something like that. And she said that she had partied too hard. And I told her, oh, you should chill out then, pretty much. And she said, you only live once.
Okay.
And then boom, right there, I thought of the lesson. I went on my lunch break and just put these scriptures together. Go ahead and read that Bible shot.
This is Proverbs 9 and 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
Yeah, a foolish woman is clamorous. She's simple and knoweth nothing. If I were to have said to that woman, you don't only just live once, I would have just opened up the door to a battle. The argument would have been on. The woman would have fucking had a totally different opinion, and there would be no what's the word I'm looking for? There would be no harmony. There would be no vibe. There would be no harmonious vibe in the conversation after that. It's just conflict after that. Because simple women are clamorous, or foolish women are clamorous. All right, they love to argue. All right, they love to give their differences of opinion, even though they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, man. She is simple and knoweth nothing. These women, they don't know anything. It tells you that wisdom was not imparted to a woman. In fact, I think that's in the here. Let me see. Wisdom not imparted. Let's try that. No, fuck, I hate when that happens. Let me see. Let me try. I don't even know if I'm spelling imparted right.
That's right.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Okay.
This is Job 39 and 17.
Well, start at 13.
Oh, it's a lot. This is Job 39 and 13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust?
Yeah, so the ostrich, it tells you in the scriptures that the women of Israel have become cruel as the ostrich. All right, and it says that the ostrich leaves her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in the dust. So the ostrich lays the eggs and just leaves them there. They bounce. And that's what these women do. You hear about it all the time. They'll have kids, and after they have kids, all these bitches are telling them, "Oh, you need a break, you need a vacation," and then they want to take a trip to Vegas and leave their kids with their parents, man. And while they just go off and party and do whatever. In fact, you hear about bitches that fucking leave their kids in the car until they die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just madness, crazy shit, man. Keep going.
And forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them.
Yeah, they forget about their kids. They're too busy sucking dick, having a good old time, getting drunk, partying, doing whatever they want to do. They forget about their kids. Not they have that saying, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are at? Bitch don't know. Go ahead.
She is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear.
Yeah, you have bitches that think like that. Oh, if it wasn't for you, little bastard, I'd be able to do this, and this. And a lot of these bitches, the only reason they had a child in the first place was to either to lock down a man, or so that they can make money off of the kids, or marry somebody, have kids with them, then take the kids, and now this dumb fool is paying for everything. Go ahead.
Because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
Yeah, see, so the Most High, he didn't impart women no wisdom, man. These bitches don't have no fucking wisdom. All right, they're like the ostriches. The ostriches were not imparted wisdom. That's how these women are. They're like the fucking ostriches, man.
Yeah.
They're simple. They know nothing. They're clamorous. They'll argue with you. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about. And you call them out on it, and later on they'll tell you, I don't, It's a lot. But that was it on that. So that's what happened. You don't only live once, and I didn't say shit to her. I was like, yeah, it's true. You're right. Yeah, go party, fucking snort coke, do what you gotta do. Whatever, So now we're gonna prove through the scriptures that this woman is a retard, spiritually brain dead, and we're gonna show you exactly what the Bible has to say about YOLO. All right. So go ahead with the first scripture.
There's Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it.
So when you die, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, man. All right, from the earth you were taken, from the earth will you go back to, basically. And so what happens is you die, your body dies, all right? Your body dies, it decomposes, it breaks down, it goes back into the earth, all right? Breaks down to the elements that it was formed out of. But your spirit will go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai who gave it to you, all right? Now, you have people that don't believe in certain things. Well, I always pose this question. Look at it this way. Your natural body temperature is about what? 98.6?
Yeah.
98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. If I were to sit in a box at 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, I'd fucking melt. It'd be hot as hell.
Yeah.
But this is what your body it normally operates on, is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot as hell, man. But that's natural for your body to have that. What is keeping your body at that temperature?
The spirit.
That's your spirit.
Yep.
And when you die, you become cold as ice. Because your spirit leaves your body. That fire leaves. You have a fucking spirit. Just by that logic. If you just use your brain a little bit and just take the time to think about things instead of just regurgitating what the so-called white man tells you to believe. Yeah.
Yeah, even Esau did some tests where right after you die, you lose a certain amount of weight. And they say that that's from your spirit leaving your body. But,
God, I seen that one too. I seen that. I seen that. There's like a little documentary about it.
Yeah.
And he would take, and it was patients that were dying, and they would consent to him for his research. And he would put them on a table. He put them on a scale.
Yeah.
And then he'll mark, when they died, and then the weight that dropped. Yeah. So there's things that's, so-called white man cannot explain with his bullshit science, man. Yeah. All right. The next one.
This is 2 Esdras 14:34. Therefore, if so be that ye will subdue your own understanding, and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
Yeah, man. So if you subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, you'll be kept alive, man. All right. It tells you in Baruch, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. Those that keep them shall come to life. Everyone that leaves it shall die. All right. It says, for after death shall the judgment come, because everybody goes to the judgment seat, Yahweh Shem Shai. What do you think happens when the spirit that the Lord gave you returns unto him? You go before him to be judged for the things that you've done upon the earth. And then what happens? You live again. You get reincarnated upon the earth. And then your godly works shall be declared. Why? Because same reason you see a little boy get burnt up in a fire, or you see somebody get born with the Zika virus, or you see somebody get born with no fucking legs, or you might have a micro penis. You know what I mean? That's a fucking curse, man. You know what I mean? Or he might be perfectly healthy, but you see just a heavy judgment happen to him. He gets run over by a 16-wheeler, and he is alive for like 3 months, living off of a tube until he dies. Gets shot in the head and becomes brain dead, and he's never the same again after that. His family's in pain and suffering and misery because the person that they once knew is now not there anymore. They got to take care of him. They got to wipe his ass. They got to feed him. That's horrible, man. But that's what happens. That's how the Lord judges people on the earth. All right, go ahead.
There's Revelations 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
Yeah, so he's coming with the chariots of the heavens, man. The chariots. He's coming with the mighty angels. And it says every eye is going to see him, even they which pierced him. So what happened? The ones that pierced him, they went back to the Heavenly Father because the Lord gave them their spirit. They got judged, and they're coming back. And the Lord is going to destroy them in this time. So if you only live once, are you telling me that whoever pierced Yahweh Shai while he was on the cross, so-called Jesus Christ, he's just been alive for 2,000 years waiting for the Lord to come back and destroy him? All right? That's why you got to read this. You got to read these scriptures with understanding, man. You got to understand the doctrine. You got to know what the hell you're talking about, man. People claim that they know the Bible. They don't know shit. And even people that don't claim to know the Bible, people that are in this world, they're fucking fools, man. Especially you guys that don't believe in any power, no God. You don't believe in a higher power that created the heavens and the earth. All this order just came out of chaos. It just blew up into what it is. You gotta be a stupid fucking asshole to believe that, man. And you want to look down on us because of what we believe, because we believe in the scriptures. When the scriptures explain everything, you can't explain a goddamn thing. Your best explanation is that everything just blew up and it all just manifested somehow. That's your explanation. Get the fuck out of here, man. You people are so stupid and ignorant. Yahweh Shem Shai is going to destroy you people, man. Go ahead.
There's Revelations 10:10. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand. And
this is the little book. All right. The scriptures, that's the little book that it's talking about. All right, go ahead.
And ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter.
Yeah, because when it's in your mouth, it's sweet as honey. You're like, oh yeah, I'm an Israelite. Oh yeah, Yasha Allah. I'm the prince of the power, the son of the Most High. And then as you're going on, you find out, oh, damn, to serve the Lord, I gotta do this work. I gotta catch hell. I gotta, nobody's gonna understand what I'm going through. Nobody's gonna, I ain't gonna be able to talk to anybody else other than certain people, because nobody else is gonna understand. My friends, my family, they're not gonna get it. You know what I mean? They're gonna come against you. All right, majority of the people on the earth are gonna come against you.
You gotta stop eating certain foods that you once liked.
Oh, you gotta change your whole life around. You have a lot of things that you gotta do when you come to the truth. You eat it, you're like, yeah, and then you're just like, oh. Wait a minute. I got to do all this?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't, but boy, hey, it's not for everybody. The truth ain't for everybody. Man. The elect is going to come naturally to the elect. If you ain't part of the elect, you can fight tooth and nail to be in the truth, but it's not going to happen, man. So that little book, he ate it up, just like Yahweh Shai said, to eat this bread, it is my flesh, and drink this wine, it is my blood. And that's what we're doing, man, because this book is Yahweh Shai, man. This is his flesh and his blood. All right, go ahead.
And he said unto me, thou must prophesy, thou must prophesy again.
Prophesy. Go ahead.
Thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings.
Man, there it is. That's John the Revelator. That's talking about Saint John, all right? Yahweh Shai's disciple, Saint John, that was thrown on the Isle of Patmos to serve a prison sentence, to mine the salt mines, all right? He didn't come off of that island. And there's no accounts of him prophesying again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. So what is that talking about? All right, that's talking about coming back, all right, being reincarnated on the earth again to stand in his lot, just like the Lord told Daniel to do, which hopefully I put that in here. Now let's read about another account of reincarnation. Go ahead.
There's Malachi 4:5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, there you go. So that's a prophecy. He said he's gonna send Elijah the prophet before the coming of the dreadful day of the Lord. Or does that mean he's gonna come down on a chariot, with a harp in his hand, singing praises to the Lord? No, that's talking about reincarnation. He's gonna send Elijah the prophet back on the earth, all right, to do what's in his lot to do. Salaki, go ahead.
This is Matthew 11:11. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, here hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Yeah, not everybody has those ears to hear, man. Not everybody has those spiritual ears. That's why Yahweh Shai said, if you will receive it, this is Elias, man. This is Elijah, John the Baptist. All right? Because the majority of you people on this earth, you jakes were fucking cursed, man. You ain't going to be able to receive it. That's why I said, if you will receive it. Go ahead.
This is 2 Kings 1:7. And he said unto them, what manner of man was he which came up to meet you, and told you these words? And they answered him, he was an hairy man, and girt with a girdle of leather about his loins. And he said, it is Elijah the Tishbite.
Yeah, that's talking about Elijah the prophet. All right. That's the same guy that Malachi 4 is talking about. All right. That's the 2 Kings. Now let's jump. Go ahead.
There's Matthew 3:1. In those days came John the Baptist, preaching in the wilderness of Judea, and saying, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. For this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Esaias, saying, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord Yahweh, make his path straight. And the same John had his raiment of camel's hair, and a leathern girdle about his loins, and his meat was locusts and wild honey.
Yeah, man. That is John the Baptist. All right. It describes him in 2 Kings that he was a hairy man and he was girt with a girdle of leather. Well, in the New Testament, John the Baptist was what? He had his raiment of camel's hair and a leathern girdle. That is Elijah the Tishbite in the reincarnation. That is the fulfillment of the prophecy of Malachi. All right, that is the fulfillment of the prophecy of Isaiah, the voice of one crying in the wilderness. Prepare ye the way of the Lord. What does it say? In that's all right, brother. what did it say in Malachi? Malachi 4 and 5. Go ahead.
This is Malachi 4 and 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Go ahead, keep going.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
It said he would turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers. Now over here, it says, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare you the way of the Lord, make his path straight. That is exactly what it said that Elijah was going to be doing in Malachi, that he was going to be preparing the way of the Lord, that he would turn the heart of the children to the father, and the heart of the father to the children. Okay, so that is the fulfillment of two prophecies right there. And what does it prove? It proves reincarnation. Prophets are reincarnated on the earth, and in this time, all the prophets are back. You know, excluding some of those that have died already. All right, 100. There's almost 144,000 prophets that are going to be upon this earth. All right, and not including the 1/3 of the nation of Israel that is going to believe the words that the prophets are speaking through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai through these scriptures, man. Go ahead.
This is Daniel 12 and 13. But go thou thy way till the end be.
Till the end be. Go ahead.
For thou shalt rest.
For thou shalt rest. All right. What does that mean to rest? It talks about in the scriptures those that sleep in Yahweh Shai. When it talks about you dying, they use the word sleep. They use the word rest. Why? Because you don't go to some eternal place where you never come back here. You rest for a moment and you come back. Go ahead.
And stand in thy lot at the end of days.
Stand in thy lot at the end of the days. So what does that mean? He's going to come back upon the earth and he was going to prophesy. Because that is Daniel's lot. He's a prophet. Which, isn't that exactly what happened with Elijah the prophet? He came back and he stood in his lot. He came back again today, Abba Bivens. All right? That's the man that prepared the way in these days, in the latter days. So prophecy is being fulfilled today. If you can receive it, the prophecies that are written in this Bible, they are being fulfilled even to this day, which we have many prophecies that are yet to come. All right, there's going to be a race war. Mark of the beast is going to be pushed. World War III is going to take place in such a way that nuclear missiles are going to be shot off around the four corners of the earth. Babylon the Great, America, is going to be completely destroyed by nuclear missiles. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to crack the skies with the chariots and save the elect out of the destruction that's coming. All right. And the Lord said that he came to fulfill, not to do away with. All right. And we're going to continue on just to further lock this in. Go ahead.
This is Job 19 and 23. Oh, that my words were not written. Oh, that they were printed in a book.
We're now written, Salakia. You said not.
Oh, Salakia. Oh, that my words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book. That they were graven with an iron pen and lead in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me.
Yeah, so he said, even though my skin, the worms destroy it, and my flesh, his body will rot, his reins will be consumed within him, yet will he behold Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai with his eyes and not another's. Because he's going to be reincarnated in the last day, and he's going to see Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai crack the skies with the angels, man. He's going to see the salvation of the Lord, man. And it's going to be him. It's not going to be some other guy coming in the spirit of Job. It is going to be Job. Okay?
This is Numbers 24:17. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Sheth.
And that's what's coming. All right? And he says, I shall behold him, but not nigh. I shall see him, but not now. So this man that lived thousands and thousands of years ago is going to see the coming of Yahweh Shai. He's going to behold him with his eyes at the end. All right? How is that going to happen? Did this man just live all this time, all these thousands of years? No, man. You don't only live once. And the reason why you people believe that is because wisdom was not imparted to you. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai did not choose you simpletons to understand this truth because it's too precious for you niggards to understand. Because you'll trample over it. Just like you have these people in these other camps that use this truth to bolster themselves, to be extortioners over people, to lie to people, to big themselves up and get praise of men. That's what happens when you give fucking assholes any type of wisdom or any type of understanding, which if they had any kind of understanding, they would know not to be doing these things. If they really understood and believed, they would know not to be doing these things. All right? But Yahweh Bashem Yahushua did not impart them understanding either. All right? Just because you're a mockingbird, that doesn't mean that you understand the truth, man. Go ahead.
This is Revelations 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
Yeah, man, he coming with clouds, and every eye shall see him. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh.
Yeah.
So even I can't remember what his name is. Balaam, I believe is Balaam, and that's who's saying that in Numbers 24:17. Even he's gonna behold him. He's gonna see him. He says, "What does it say? Every eye shall see him." And we brought this out earlier. This is a scripture that I bring out a lot. Ecclesiastes 1:9. Go ahead.
This Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be.
The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. Are you not a thing? You're a thing too. You're just a thing that was created. All right? So you have been and you shall be. All right? And that's talking about the spirits as well. It's talking about people as well. You're a thing too. All right? You're nothing more than a creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. So you were here before. You don't only live once, all right? You were reincarnated upon the earth. You had a past life. So all that YOLO nonsense, it's garbage. All right? That's a doctrine of Esau. That is a doctrine of Esau. Watch it. I'll prove it to you.
That's the do as thou wilt.
Do as thou wilt. Watch this. Wisdom of Solomon 2:1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not right. Our life is short and tedious, and in death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. That's Esau, Edom. They think you just disappear. Your spirit does not vanish as the soft air. It returns to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who gave you your spirit, you fucking idiot. That's why it says the ungodly reasoning themselves, but not aright. So you people are nothing but spiritual Edomites, man. All right, you follow after the ways of the devil. St. John 8:44, you are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father you will do. That's why you love that YOLO saying. Live fast, die young, you only live once. And you know what? And that's the type of thinking that will have you destroyed and come back and be destroyed again because you wanted to you only lived once. All right? You lived like you only have one life upon this earth. That's wicked to think like that. You're not supposed to live fast and die young. You're supposed to live slow and live long. Live according to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Do things that are right. Reform your heart. Lean not upon your own understanding, that you shall live. All right. If you don't choose this, you choose death. Hey, that's hey. Proverbs 8.
Yeah, these people don't want to believe that they're reincarnated. They won't just want to be in the flesh, keep having the most fun they can in this life, They don't want to think that there's going to be a judgment for what they're going to do or what they're doing. So,
yeah, there is a judgment. There is a judgment, and it's coming. The great judgment is coming. This is Proverbs 8:32. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. You people love death.
yeah.
Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakak. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations, peace, love, and blessing to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right? You don't only live once. Shalom.
Shalom.